What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. It's been a couple of days since I recorded this game, actually. I've been messing around with some mods, getting my BG3 Let's Play ready to start on. Probably be starting that within a week or two. Not sure how much is left on this game, but I hope it's a long journey left. I'll probably just start running BG3 alongside it. Been jonesing for that game since I was messing around with the mods. I think I've cooked up a pretty good RP for that, but
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
it'd be so easy to get demoralized running a market stall like this.
A measly crust of bread.
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we?
You use the big guy as a perfect trade cover. This game makes use of fun camera angles.
He must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I think we cooked up a good little RP Let's Play for you guys to enjoy. Of course, there's no voiced protagonist in that game too, so I'll be reading out an RP and just like I did in Dragon Age Origins. He's the big guys. Stands out like a sore thumb, doesn't he?
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
Did he get robbed?
It's betrayed us pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't
Highly
surprise
possible.
me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
Where are the local urchins?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
You got robbed by the Castabani.
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Now, I know I swooned over this blade plenty last episode, but my god, Excalibur's a pretty looking sword. If you can get a razor sharp replica of this, I'll totally put that on my wall above the fireplace. Very pretty blade. I think we walked up past this lady last time we were here when we first arrived. Had a quick swing around.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Took a little gander. By the lady up there that we crossed. She looks important. Quite an important looking ass. Well, maybe I'm incorrect. This place.
Bloody Crimson Caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, here we go.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
10 milli, huh?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
I love that wolf so much.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Bogle is my spirit animal.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Do we look like traders?
Not that anyone would take you for traders. But I
Exactly.
suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
Not like we have
We
much
want to get your
choice.
pass back. And we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
I don't
So
think
either we find the people who took the
treading
pass,
water across the ocean is a good
or
idea.
we'll hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
And not the
Pleasure
real
doing
name, huh?
business with
Not
you,
said.
Clive.
The Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Makes sense.
Out of my sight.
Robbed by urchins, first day in the market. He might have the size of 8 men, but he only has the brain of a small child.
Come on!
He reminds me a lot of Hodor.
Snake spit for the road.
The caravan stops next to the...
More the Game of Thrones influence.
Are you
Blew
a
my words a
furniture
lot
maker?
tonight.
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Easy pickings. Fishmonger. You know, if we were of more dubious inclination, we could literally just steal a pass from any of these people. Wouldn't have to do all this.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
That's crazy.
Shame of it.
Whoever's behind this,
I cannot
have to have
imagine.
made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
Like, I'm not a parent, but I can't imagine just dumping my kid at the border like, fresh start, new life, new me. Cannot imagine. I feel like once, perhaps it's easier said than done, considering I'm not a parent, but I feel like once you have a child, you've kind of accepted that that's your purpose and meaning. Beyond that point, like, that is your new life and your new me, is you're a parent now, you're not just your person. Now you have responsibilities. Just shirking that at the border is nuts to me. How could you sleep at night? Wouldn't that wear on your conscience, like, 24/7?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
Okay.
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I know he's gonna tell them now. The guy with the big sword. Prime target.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I half expected her to say he's usually by the markets in a hood.
Come on, come on!
But they're making camp in the fallen ruins. This pass is probably dragged quite a hefty price. I'm guessing they just steal the real ones to forge fakes and then sell them on to refugees trying to get in that. I mean, she was charging 10 million just for a carriage ride.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
I want to get a move on.
Right.
Give him a hell of a head start. Playing hide and seek.
Far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy!
I'd be quite happy to shut the employers down too. Gotta be an extra kind of coward even as a pickpocket to let kids take all the risk.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
It's the kids that get their hands whipped off. The dude sits back in the shadows and collects all the income. This doesn't scream trap, does it?
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Smart
I'm
kid.
looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Loyal kid. Bring him to the hideaway. Let them earn their food honestly.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Easy knight in shining armor, you don't want to hurt yourself.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Where do you think?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
He's catching up slowly but surely. With the sharpest tool in the shadow.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Stab first, ask questions later types don't really do too good around here. You'd have got himself killed forever ago if he was working with the hideaway like we've been.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your traders passed back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lake.
He has a really arrogant air of thinking he's more capable than he is about him.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
He seems like the kind of guy who cashes checks that'll bounce. A lot of ego though.
Not have scared any of my brothers.
I guess it did look kind of bad that we had him cornered and asking him questions, but he didn't want that fight. If he's so tough, why didn't he just roll up into the cast stones? Oh, it looks like he's coming with us, so I guess we'll get to see if he can fight any. Yum. Save me the trouble.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
You think? Come on, Ambrosia. Just a little quicker. Oh, it's just a little hop and a skip. The asshole with the crystal is the one I'm killing first.
We got company. That's the lot.
Too slow. More foot soldiers.
Whoops. That would be a misclick. Thank God there isn't friendly fire on this. Just turn my companions into Swiss cheese.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, it's the kids that take the risk.
Scum.
On that we agree.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning
You
on
also
showing
agree
them
with
any.
that.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's go take care of this.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bocklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
Always happy to clean up the local communities.
And they say crime doesn't pay.
And there's the ball of
chains,
passes, I assume.
Rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Begging for some acknowledgement.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I
Ooh, she's cold.
Quite the opposite.
Just assuming the incompetence. Ice Queen.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
You have something else for us to do in the meantime?
Welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
Perhaps we'll hold on to it this time.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
She's aware of who we are, huh?
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would.
He's coming with us
Seems
then,
our
huh?
purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
It's cool that they combined. It's the first one we've had that did
All
that.
that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Yeah, I think we'll pass on that.
Try the caravan.
We already gave away our 3 rubies. I don't think we can afford her services. Trader's Pass, Breath of Lion, and Thunderstorm. I don't think we're using Thunderstorm, but cool to have it in case we decide to try it out.
Let's get this back to Goots.
And of course we have side quests unlocked now. What are we doing on ability points? 3,300. Okay, we've upgraded line and rod, which is why our range is way better. I would love to master this so that I can drop heatwave for it. But I'm pretty sure, like, here, let's look. The upgraded is 2552. So then to master it, you can only imagine it's going to be like 4,000 or something insane. I mean, even if we lowered heatwave for it, like, how much would we even get back? 1,700? We still wouldn't be able to master it, I don't think. Alright, well, since we unlocked a bunch of side quests, we did get our passes. That seems like a pretty good place to wrap up. I'll take care of these side quests next episode, so thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is a tip link in the description below. Alongside my social medias, I just made a Blue Sky, so if you'd like to follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter, that's where you can get my general opinions on media, upcoming Let's Plays, the current Let's Plays, ahead of recordings, of course. But if that's something you're interested in, check that out. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.